All right, this coming week, hip-hop legends and business leaders in our city will be joining together for the annual gala for the Hip Hop Museum. It's going to be held at Cipriani's on Wall Street. We're joined now by the CEO of the Hip Hop Museum, Rocky Buchanan. Rocky, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We've been following you at New York One throughout this entire endeavor to open this Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx.
Yes, it's been a journey for me, and I appreciate all the support that you've been giving to the project. You've been there from the very beginning, so really excited that this project is finally coming to the finish line.
Getting close. So let's start, before we get to the finish line, let's talk about what's going to happen at Cipriani's Wall Street. What's going on Wednesday, October 15th?
So we're celebrating our second gala. We're calling this Hip Hop's Forever Home. It's our pre-opening gala, so it's a fundraiser to support the museum. And as we get prepared to open our doors next fall, this is probably our most important fundraiser of the year.
Mm-hmm. And I know we have some video of the museum because it has gone up. There's affordable housing on the top of it, so you continue to build. That's a look inside from you and I did something about 2 years ago, right? And so how far along is the museum on the inside?
It's coming along. You know, we began the interior fit out back in April, and every day I walk in there, I'm so amazed at the speed of construction. It's just moving so fast, and I can see the walls going up. I can see the framing of the different exhibition areas. So it's really exciting to see it all come together, because I've been looking at the blueprints and the floor plans for so many years, but now to finally see electrical lines and plumbing being added, it's super incredible.
Yeah, and you know, this is on Exterior Street, right off of 149th Street. People used to call it the Bronx Terminal Market area.
Yep.
I know there's been a lot of back and forth. Is it the first official hip hop museum in the country, or is it just going to be the largest?
We call it the Hip Hop Museum because we are the official record of hip hop. There are other museums, you know, smaller museums all around. You know, there's one in Washington, D.C. Mm-hmm. There's one on the West Coast. But in terms of one, the scale and size of this museum, which
how big is this?
It's 55,000 square feet, and it's dedicated all to the preservation and celebration of hip hop on a global level, not just on the Bronx level or New York City level. We're celebrating the global history of hip hop. So. Mm-hmm. That's the primary distinction to me.
Okay, so global hip hop, but I mean, let's be honest though, we're still going to claim that it started in the Bronx, right?
100%. You know, we're probably 2 miles from where the first hip hop party was formed. You know, with DJ Kool Herc back in 1973. So, you know, 5 blocks south of Yankee Stadium, right there on the Harlem River waterfront. Beautiful location. I couldn't ask for anything better.
Now, let's go back to the gala and the fundraiser. You're honoring certain people. Who will be in the house? Who's being honored?
So we're honoring a whole bunch of folks, but the most important ones are New York State Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie. He's been such a big supporter of the project, you know, and we have to thank him for all the, you know, contributions that he's given to the project. We're honoring Fat Joe, Slick Rick the Ruler, Michael Eric Dyson, Sal Abatello from the Disco Fever, and so many other folks that, you know, are part of our lineup. But we have so many special guests, which is going to make this even more fascinating. And we're paying tribute to Andre Harrell, the CEO and founder of Uptown Records.
Okay, all right. So a lot of people will be in that. The first one you had, I think it was 2 years ago, right?
2 years ago, the first one was during the 50th anniversary of hip hop. We didn't do one last year because we wanted to wait until we got closer to the opening.
Okay.
So that's why we're doing it this year. And then next year's gala, you know, if we want to talk about next year, it'll be at the museum. So that's going to be
at the museum. Okay, because so you're sounding really confident, because I know it was supposed to open during the 50th anniversary of hip hop, but you know, we had the pandemic, some other things pushed it back.
Yes.
So is it concrete? You really think you can do it by 1 year from now?
Yeah, 1 year from now, that's our schedule. I'm sticking to it. No one's going to change my mind.
Okay.
But you know, we're in the middle of a $50 million capital campaign, so we're raising a lot of money to make sure that we can open our doors next fall.
Mm-hmm. And talk about, you mentioned it a little bit, the significance of this, because some people still look at hip hop as, oh, that music form that, you know, is young people or just from the city, but you mentioned it's global. I mean, how important is it to have this sort of museum?
It's very important because not only has hip hop meant so much to so many people, but it has become a way of life for people all around the world. Mm-hmm. And it's not just the music, most people focus on the music because that's what they hear on the radio, but hip hop is a culture, it's a way of life. So it's the art form, it's the dance, it's the way we speak, it's the way we dress. Mm-hmm. Hip hop is in television, it's in sports, it's in, film. It's all over the place, so you can't deny it. It has, reggaeton, with Bad Bunny. You got K-pop in, Korea, South Korea. And then you got different forms of hip hop all around the world because each country has made it their own.
All right, well, look, congratulations, opening next year and the big gala October 15th at Cipriani's Wall Street. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest news and weather updates every 10 minutes and more. We'll see you then.